Welcome back. Now, in an exclusive conversation, my colleague Parikshit spoke to the management of Escorts Kubota on the company's capacity expansion plans and if the company faces any impact amidst US President Donald Trump's tariffs. Listening to a slice of that conversation.
We are at a very final stage of negotiations with the Uttar Pradesh government for our Greenfield project. Both Kato-san and myself are very hopeful that we will have some kind of an announcement out. And therefore, the teams both in India and Japan are right now under discussion to create the layout and the capacity for our construction and our tractor and our agri-solution requirements for the immediate future and for the long-term future. As far as the current premises are concerned of Escorts Kubota at Faridabad, we are optimizing our capacity based on the need of the new products that are getting introduced. So, for example, I mentioned Pro Max. We are under extreme short supply because we didn't anticipate the demand and the excellent response that we've seen from the market. So we're optimizing on the capacity that is being created for both the domestic and some of the models that are heavily required on the export side. So I don't have any specific numbers to give you as of now, but as far as the capacity for the short and mid-term is concerned, we will adequately take care of that and ensure that we are able to address it adequately.
On the UP plant, there are reports which indicate delays. Could you give us a sense of the status of construction, land acquisition? What are the delays currently, if any?
So one thing I'd like to clarify that any delay that you talked about as for the Greenfield is concerned, firstly, let me reassure our stakeholders and our viewers that this delay is not going to affect in the growth that we envision because those capacity adjustments we have already done in our present premises at Faridabad. Your second question in terms of the timeline, we understand that the land under acquisition by the government of Uttar Pradesh is under final stages. We are now awaiting a confirmation from the UP government that once the land is fully acquired and we will do the due diligence, thereafter we will very, very quickly start the commissioning of what we would like to see come up in this new facility. Because the planning as for the new facility is concerned is happening between Japan and India already. So we will not waste time once we have the infrastructure and the acquisition part of it done with. So we will start immediately and we'll put up the plant in record time.
Right. Mr. Kato, if I were to ask you about what is the percentage of export revenue that is being routed to the Kubota network?
Thank you. Now our export revenue through Kubota network is around 70% of the total export. We have successfully utilized Kubota's sales channel to expand our export volume.
Right. I would also like to ask you about if you can give us any range in terms of export contribution to total revenue in 2 to 3 years.
Now, as I mentioned, we have expanding and we are going to expand the export sales. Our plan is to expand 25% to 30% every year to increase the proportion of export volume.
Right. Also, if I were to ask you about the impact of tariffs on Escorts Kubota, what's the kind of tariff, what's the kind of impact you're envisaging, Mr. Kato?
Okay. Now, since our export volume or proportion is very low, so at this moment it is a not so big impact. And definitely, I believe, I think trade war is a threat, definitely, but I believe we don't need to consider short-term tariff fluctuations. It is uncertain and flexible. So our vision and our direction to expanding export sales by utilizing Kubota global channel, including the US and Canada, we don't need to change, I believe, in the long term.
The management there of Escorts Kubota. Take a short break. On the other side, get your excerpts from our exclusive conversation with the management of HUL to analyze the rationale behind the demerger for their ice creams business and a lot more. Stay tuned.